What is up, YouTube? Hello, Party Parrots. It is Grand Arena Day, which is my favorite day in all of Marvel Snap because this is my favorite limited time game mode. And if you're asking yourself, Parrot, what is Grand Arena? I'll really quickly break it down. It is essentially Marvel Snap's version of Commander, where you pick a champion and you build a deck around that champion. It is slightly different rules than regular Marvel Snap because one, you will always start with your champion as your first draw. So you won't like have an extra card in your hand or anything. You'll just always draw that card first so you will know that you will have them. And then each of the 8 champions that are in the game mode have a special skill associated with them. So that will also always be in your opening hand. That one doesn't take a draw, it just starts there. For instance, the Hulk, just a 6/12 we all know and love, has the Hulk Smash. This is a 3-drop on reveal with set the cost of your Hulks to 4. What are the Hulks? Well, they are Hulk, She-Hulk, Red Hulk, and Emperor Hulkling. And technically Bruce Banner if you flipped him into the Hulk and then somehow bounced it, but it would cost 4. But that's not super relevant. The last part that is different about this game mode is that you start with 2 energy. So you'll go 2 energy up to 7. And that just allows you to go a little bit more crazy than the normal game of Marvel Snap, where you can play 6 drops even earlier and such. And if you're saying, Parrot, that sounds great, but what if I don't have enough cards for this? Also, all of them come with a pre-built deck that you can just play. And these decks are all designed to be good. Last time we even saw a balance patch to like nerf some of the stronger ones and put some better cards in the weaker decks. So if you just want to get in here and play these pre-built decks, you absolutely can. Now, I would never do that because I am a brewer at my heart. If this game was only pre-built decks, I would not honestly bother with it because I love brewing decks. I love experimenting and trying out new things, and that is what I have for you here. But before we break down this as well as a Mole Man deck, because yes, we also have a Mole Man deck that I'm going to break down for you guys that I did very well with. Let me know. How do you feel about this like game mode? Do you look at videos after like a couple of days in here? Because last time I made a ton of content for this game mode, and it seemed like towards the end of the event, people weren't really watching it. I think people kind of found the decks they liked. But another thing I also really want to know is, would you want this game mode to stick around? Because I really want this game mode to stick around. I would love if they were able to make this a permanent thing, maybe make like a shop, give us like some daily missions or something, and then give us a shop. And as we do it, we can like unlock more champions, maybe give us a couple of champions a month that they come out with. I think that would be a great way for us to like kind of revitalize some of Marvel Snap because one thing I've felt is people who take breaks and then they come back, they're like, "Whoa, I can't make any of these decks everyone's playing." But if you had these kind of champion decks that were always there, you could come back and play your Carnage list, or you could come back and play like a MODOK list, a move list. So I think that would be really sweet. But let me know, do you like this as a limited time game mode, or would you prefer more, constant? What is this deck doing though? Well, we are like a kind of She-Hulk Moon Girl list ramped up, right? Because of the fact that Hulk Smash will make our Hulk, our Emperor Hulkling, even our She-Hulk cost 4. The goal of this deck is to play things like Warlock and Luna Snow on Hope Summers. These 3 drops you can start playing on turn 2 because remember you have that extra energy. Then you get that extra energy going. You get Moon Girl, makes a copy of your Hulk, makes copies of like She-Hulks, Cosmic Ghost Riders, Shadow Kings. You can get some really strong like double Shadow King plays. And then you can just activate that Warlock, make everything cost so cheap. You'll have a ton of energy because of your Hope Summers and your Luna Snow, free She-Hulks, and just explode out power on the last turn. And then we also have our early plays of like Sunspot, Bruce Banner, and Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross that work super great to like get down early, punish your opponent for what they're doing, work well with your just generating a ton of energy plan. So this list did super well for me, you're going to see here. Also, I will say that we have Shadow King and Cosmic Ghost Rider. I think these cards are super important in this game mode because we do not have access to cards like Enchantress. So decks like the ongoing list can go way crazy with like Iron Man, Mystique onslaughts and stuff. So Cosmic Ghost Rider I found is super important to be able to beat those ongoing decks. And then Shadow King is super important to be able to beat like the Thor decks, the Carnage decks that can just generate a ton of power out there. You've got Shadow King to deal with that, and they don't really hurt you that bad. Shadow King isn't super, it's only hits Sunspot for you, and Cosmic Ghost Rider only hits your opponent. So this deck did super well for me, but I'm going to break down the Mole Man deck and show you some actual gameplay of it so you can see for yourself just how great this deck is. Our opponent's playing Dormammu. They're not. Keto Omega. Hi. Shadow King seems good. Hi. Ooh. You have been booped. And we're drawn. Alright, Stardust seems like it's kind of insane here. But this seems even better. I'll take a little card draw there. It's okay, I know there's thunder. That's scary. You're so very brave. It's okay. Sweet. Okay, I'm liking this so far. Isan. Well, Isan doesn't really do anything for us. I think we do this. Pass. Pass, activate Warlock. I know. Very scary thunder.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Thaddeus out here drawing us our entire deck. Pretty nice. Do this. Get a copy of the Hulk. Let's just do this. Perfect! Our She-Hulk got none of them. None of it, Roan. None of it. Alright, that's looking like a great place to drop this Shadow King. Nope, that's looking... Ooh, yeah, that's looking like a great place to drop this Shadow King. Here we go. So, Shadow King there is pretty insane. And then She-Hulk is free. And then we have enough energy to play Hulkling and Stardust. That's 18 power. We could put out actually a little bit more if we went with the... Because that doesn't really do anything. The Hulk. She-Hulk. Moon Girl is like 3 more power. Null. Deadpool. Don't know how they expected that to be winning. But I'll take it. Okay, I like this. I like the couple changes we made here. Hey, that's huge. I actually love seeing that. So we got a good amount of energy here. I really do not want my hand to be full here. This isn't Orca, though. We can play a 617 middle. Which I'm going to go ahead and do. I feel like killing Red Hulk. Now our opponent has to, if they play something middle, they just have to feed my Emperor Hulkling to not have their Red Hulk die. Seems pretty good to me. Yeah. Get wrecked, opponent. Get wrecked. We could do this. I think it's just this. And then activate this, get everything a little bit cheaper. We got our Warlock. And then, of course, like we said, you want to play... Wait, did I do that right? You want to play Hulk Smash, and then you want to activate Warlock. That's pretty nice. So we'll have 7 energy. Oh, and we got the Shadow King for left. Shadow King. Hulk. Brucey. And go for the flip. I'm liking this. They'll have 13 here. I guess we kind of need the flip wherever we put the Bruce, right? Because we're only going to have 3, 7, 11 power over here, so they do have more. This is 12. Oh my god, it's the same? They also got an Orca? Okay, we need this flip. Yes! We got the... We're up by 10. They're up by 6. We got them! Hey, Juan. Sad, huh? So, opponent can have our Hulk Smash. That's fine with us. What do we want to draw here? Next turn we'll have 4 energy. Honestly, I might just play out Hulk. Makes good use of our energy. See what we draw. I don't hate that. I do hate Great Web. Okay, this now I like a lot, actually. Them giving us that Quinjet is really nice. Get an extra point here. And then next turn we'll have 5 energy. No, we'll have 6. So we can play Hulk and Thaddeus, if we wish. So they only should have those rocks. They haven't generated any other cards. This brings us up 14 here. And gives us 2 energy, and then we can play Moon Girl middle. We'll have 5, 6, 7 energy, and then we can Moon Girl, and we have the Quinjet. Man, maybe it's worth playing Quinjet in here. I think we just need to win this Baxter building, is what it really comes down to here. Although, even us, like, basically not winning it. So we do this. Get copies of these. And then we'll have 7 energy next turn. Everything costs one less that we made copies of. We'll have a lot of power. Oh, I guess they can kind of mess us up here with this machine world, huh? It's probably fine. Well, I don't think we can do anything about it. So if they put it in their career 5, we can still get copies of Stardust and She-Hulk, which is what we need. If they play 2 cards left, though, we're in a lot of trouble, because then we don't get copies of the She-Hulk. Just the Stardust. But our She-Hulk will be free. Okay, sweet. So we do get copies of the She-Hulk. Oh, I think we're good. Actually, Victoria Hand's actually really nice, huh? I wish, Thaddeus, I wish. So what we can actually do here is this sets them down 4, down to 18, we're at 19. And then if we play this She-Hulk here in this Victoria Hand, oh, wait. Let's say they copy this, right? Yeah, let's put this She-Hulk, this She-Hulk, this She-Hulk, Stardust. I think we're good. And then as long as we win middle, we should win right too. Well, I guess we're putting 2 cards in their hand. Honestly, is it just this? Is it just play 2 She-Hulks? We don't put any cards in their hand. We go up to 25, 29. We go up to 24 here. They go down to 18 here. I think we have to. I think we don't play any cards over there because, yeah, Blue Marvel knocks them up a lot, and I don't want to put any cards in their hand. That's huge. So playing 2 cards left would have tied it? I think we would have won the tiebreaker, but... Yes, this is my Mole Man Horde deck, and this deck was so much fun for me. So, Mole Man in this game mode has the skill of the Subterranean Summons. This is a 1-drop with the on reveal, give each created card in your hand -1 cost or +3 power. And then Mole Man's going to make rocks into your hand, right? So obviously it's a really good combo. You play Mole Man, then you either buff them up or make them free. But we're doing like a all-in Horde package. And this deck felt super competitive for me. We're not really doing like the Victoria hand, the more, I think a lot of ways that people go with Mole Man. We are going with like these on reveal werewolf package, and we've already seen that werewolf with the Horde is very strong. And yes, I am playing Zombie Sentry in this version of the game mode. If you don't have Zombie Sentry because you're like, Parrot, what are you doing? Of course I don't have Zombie Sentry. I'm looking for a deck list for Grand Arena to get Zombie Sentry because he's the reward for playing it. I was just playing you can play like Snow Guard in that spot. You could honestly play like Victoria Hand if you really wanted to. Don't worry about it. Some of the gameplay might not even have him in here. But what is this deck doing? Well, so many of these skills are really good with werewolf, right? Subterranean summons, the hunger, that's going to be growing your horde. We've got zombie Scarlet Witch in here, and then so many cards like zombie Mr. Fantastic, Hawkeye Kate Bishop, Iron Patriot work really great with werewolf by night, work really great with Mole Man, work really great with this like horde package that we've got going on. And then you can play a giant zombie giant man for a ton of power. Werewolf's getting you a ton of power. You're generating a ton of power with like the Mole Man and the Hawkeye with the Subterranean summons. It is crazy. We also get to play Infinity Ultron. This card actually feels really, really nice in Mole Man lists because you can like play Infinity Ultron on 4 and then play that Subterranean summons, get a bunch of cheap or really big stones there. And then, of course, we've got Shadow King. Shadow King isn't like the best in this list because you are a like hunger deck, but Shadow King is really great with Werewolf, and I think that he is absolutely as long as you don't play it into your Horde lane, you're fine. And Cosmic Ghost Rider, as I said with the last deck, I think because of the ongoing decks, you really need Cosmic Ghost Rider in order to take down a lane against these ongoing lists, and it's just really great with Werewolf, really great with Horde. So let me know. Have you been enjoying the Grand Arena? What are you using to take it down? Do you like these game modes? And I will see you guys all after some gameplay. As me normally would have me very scared, but now I think it could be okay because we've got Cosmic Ghost Rider. So we'll play Werewolf into Mole Man and then Hunger. And then maybe we play like Hunger left, Mole Man middle. Hunger right, Mole Man middle. And then we've got like Hawkeye Cape Bishop, Iron Patriot, Subterranean Summons. Okay. This is going kind of perfect. We've got this Cosmic Ghost Rider to shut down all of this shenanigans. What do we hit? Shadow King? Hey, that's perfect. And now we have Iron Patriot. Let's actually do Hawkeye Cape Bishop left. Iron Patriot middle. That'll... Patriot. Snow Guard. This puts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Yeah, that's way too many. I'm worried that they're gonna have... You know, I think it's fine. I think it's fine to do this. So we fill up the White Hot Room. Perfect. We are gonna have so much energy. This Cosmic Ghost Rider keeps looking better and better. Was every single one of those power? No, so this jumps it left, and then this jumps it right, which is what we want. Puts 2 cards in our hand. Yeah, might as well play out a rock. Alright, we're definitely playing Cosmic Ghost Rider middle. So now we play Cosmic Ghost Rider, Zombie Giant Man, Grapple Arrow. The Werewolf doesn't move. We go up to 20 here. We shut them down. I don't even know how many points left and right. 12, I guess. Seems pretty good to me. We could also switch out this Werewolf for the Zombie Giant Man. We might want to do that. So what we could do is play Grapple Arrow, Zombie... No, it won't. Yeah, it won't be able to. Okay, it's fine. So that's the only way this works. Opponent plays a single card. Wow. All right. All that time to play Iron Man middle. Would Iron Man left have done it for him? No, because they would have lost middle. Oh, we can do this and then play werewolf left. An opponent's probably not going to be playing left because X-Mansion. And hey, if they wanted to play Thor, that'd be fine with me. We'll have 6. Stuff that clogs isn't great, but... Yeah, 1 left. Nice. Now, are we doing this? This is gonna hit 1, 2. I mean, this is filling our hand. I think it's worth it. Hey, look at that. 2 1/5s too. Maybe even more, maybe even less. Ooh, 0 5s. Don't mind if I do. Mockingbird? Oh. What did they hit? Beta Ray? And they did. Why did they not play Beta Ray? That was kind of pretty good for them, actually. Could just group this all up. I don't think that's... I think it's probably just, this for... I think... Let's hold on to these rocks, because we got this zombie Scarlet Witch. This doesn't do anything to the Mjolnir, if you were wondering, but... Okay, they only get to draw 1 rock, because they're just not playing anything. This jumps the werewolf right, but that's okay. That truck? Link? What the heck? What is opponent playing? Actually, I guess we should go hard for middle. Okay, so let's play this here. This here. This here. Activate this. This here. This is a lot of power. We've won the right. We are up 17 right. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, what? Opponent that doesn't win a single lane! We got him. Ooh. We get werewolf next turn. It's this deck again. Okay, looks like we're passing, which unfortunately means we are losing out on a draw. If we do this, then we might end up just leaving that rock in there. God, the Deadlands is so nice for us. Oh my god, if this flips into another Deadlands, please. Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay. So now we get to do this. And then play an Infinity Ultron next turn. Okay. Not unhappy with that.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, so right now I'm thinking I'm gonna hit that Cosmic in the left lane. But let's just play this. Werewolf goes there. We'll play Pim Arrow. 2. I can play out the rock. We can't jump the. If we do this, kind of, yeah. Yeah, we'll just do this. Well, actually, you know what? Oh, this is tough because I really want to play the Zombie Giant Man next turn, right? Because we have 2 Deadlands going. So I think the actual answer, unfortunately, is this. Actually, we might be able to keep this werewolf left, too. Oh, got him! We still gotta win, but... So, am I just thinking we do this? No, okay, we can't do that. We just do this, this, this? That way the werewolf doesn't jump over here? We're still gonna have 13 power, 15 power, right? Either that, or we could do abandon left, because they have Captain Carter, and we could do this. Werewolf jumps here, Iron Patriot. This is gonna be 9, 13, 16 power here. 22? I like that. What are we throwing? I mean, we still have power. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. This makes them have to play for everywhere. Which if they just play like Onslaught middle or something if they're playing. Yeah. Should we have kept the werewolf middle? I guess we'll see. They're not winning there. No, we're good. Oh, we are so good. We got him. Man, maybe, yeah, maybe I was supposed to keep the werewolf right.